see from real and simulated wars. I have been playing a lot of X-Plane 12 2 weeks into the release of this early access version. I was not expecting to play it so much, to be honest, because my first impression was kind of odd and, I don't know, kind of a bit even off-putting. But I have been playing it a lot, and I cannot unglue myself from this screen. And well, let me introduce you to where I am. I'm in Montgomery County, Maryland, USA. I am at the Montgomery County Air Park, and this is a very short flight to the Frederick Municipal Airport, which is in the neighboring county Frederick. It's a very short flight. I usually do this flight just to practice. And I'm in a Cessna 172, the basic model. And I am flying. And I don't mean this to point out the obvious, because I saw an interview that Xplane.org made with Austin Meyer, the creator of X-Plane 12, and it is a very nice interview, short if you will. I wish it could have extended to, you know, a couple of hours, because that guy has so much to say. First, he strikes me as a man of genius. I have seen him in previous videos and never paid attention, but this interview really struck with me. I'm sure it's not the only one where you can get a peek at how his mind works and what the vision for X-Plane is. And that is very, very important, because, you know, this man has a vision for what this simulator is about. And I encourage you, I'm not going to rehearse here what he said, because, you know, he says it more eloquently and better than me. Is really all about flying. And that's what I'm doing, and I'm not showing any of the other fancy aircraft that X-Plane 12 may have. I'm just using the basic and kind of, you know, going back to the basics of the basics of why we do this. And again, this is just a result of my perception of what I saw in that interview. The man is like trying to transmit the passion about what flight is about and what flight simulation is about. And you will see in this video nothing trying to showcase the graphics or features. This video is just about flying and, you know, rediscovering this hobby, because in modern times, you know, with better hardware and better machines, we're finding ourselves sometimes trapped into like losing our way. And I don't want to get too philosophical on this, but I believe it's suffice to say that I'm just freaking flying and enjoying this. And you know, I also want to point out that X-Plane 12 has made a lot of progress since X-Plane 11. I had to downgrade some of my settings. One of my first frustrations was that the engine was not pulling the frame rates that I needed to have that suspension in disbelief. So I saw a video, which I'm also linking into the description of this video, on how to set up your settings. I mean, it looks fine. It looks great. Of course, with higher settings, it will look even better. And that, seed of you need to change your computer, you need to upgrade it, has been already planted on me. But anyway, coming back to the flying, you will see those clouds are pretty much a very nice upgrade than X-Plane 11. And I hate myself for saying this, but they even look better than the ones from Microsoft Flight Simulator. You see over there, just slightly to my left, now in the center, I'm zooming in, and you see that shimmering kind of bothering around. That appeared after the second kind of update to the beta. I don't know what's up with that. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't, sometimes it's just limited to the cockpit, sometimes you see it in the external views. It's kind of a bit annoying, if you will. So yet again I set it up my navigation unit to fly a radial to a VOR, which is the one located near the Frederick Municipal Airport. And I just set it up the frequency, and I'm using the autopilot. My altitude is just 100 feet short of 2,000 feet, and I am having, a nice flight. The terrain here and the scenery, you will see it also in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's kind of a farmland, rolling hills, and you see the Blue Ridge Mountains in the background over there. Everything looks fantastic. It's really a very good upgrade. But now when it comes to flying, and one of the things that Austin was kind of transmitting during his interview. Oh, this is an external view. You see, it is, it is okay. Keep in mind that I had to downgrade some of the settings because my 2080 graphics card is not pulling the frames needed. And coming back to the cockpit here, you see those clouds over there, and well, the flight is relatively short, but I don't want to bother you or to bore you with every section of the flight, so I'm gonna kind of skip certain parts of this recording and just go to the most interesting parts. thought that the radial is like it's never coming. But anyway, I wanted to show you how it is to fly within a cloud. We're entering, there is some shimmering on the borders of the cloud. You see it right there, and see how the airplane kind of shakes a little bit. I love this. And now we're out and it stabilizes. This is it. Very, very localized, very, very nice. Very well done. Looks like we're going to enter another one. And I'm just gonna leave the recording on while I show you that. Mentioning that I was not touching the controls while we passed those clouds. It is just on, this thing is flying on autopilot right now. And you have seen how the servos are in good shape, guys. So that was very nice to watch. Finally, the radial has come. So I'm gonna adjust, because we would be flying from. So I'm gonna adjust for the runway, the one runway in Frederick Municipal that has the ILS system set up. It is 230, so I'm dialing in that. We are all set, I believe. And then all we have to do is just to switch for the ILS localizer, which I believe at this time we were flying just the VOR. There we go. 1103 is the ILS localizer for Frederick Municipal Airport. We're now in approach mode, and we're going to be entering glide slope. There is still a way to go. this. The autopilot just caught the glide slope. Pretty nice. I'm not touching the controls. This is just autopilot. Well, this part, and again, this is a voiceover recording. For this part, I just went and just helped my daughter to kill a spider, and just came back. Everything was an autopilot, so far so good. I'm going to skip this part because basically it's just the look is locked to the floor. Runway ahead, you can see it in the far distance. I have not touched the controls. I just pushed the throttle a little bit. Pulled the throttle a little bit to make it more amenable in air speed. Deployed some flaps, and I'm going to indicate when I grab the joke again. Right now it's still in autopilot. I'm slightly out of alignment. I probably should have, aligned the aircraft myself or help it, the autopilot a little bit. My suspicion is that my bug in the inertial system was not set up properly. Should have zoomed in just to go to the 299 degrees, not 299, but at least the 230 degrees that were required for this runway. and I just took back the controls just for the final approach, and it was a relatively good touchdown. Could have been better, but anyway, just in conclusion, I'm really liking X-Plane 12, and I'm uninstalling X-Plane 11. Bye bye, adios X-Plane 11. This one is doing so much better. So anyway, I really appreciate you watching this, or a fraction of this video, and please take a look at the content that I'm referencing in the description. It's really very enlightening, and I hope that can be of use for you. Thank you very much.